Hello, Christy. This is Metallica doing One, but let's check this out. Thank you very much. Yeah, this video is wild, man.
The cerebrum has suffered massive and irreparable damage.
You never know what has happened to him.
Had I not been sure of this, I would not have permitted him to live.
Where?
Father?
What happened?
I need help.
Damn.
What is democracy? What is democracy?
It's got something to do with young men killing each other.
When it comes my turn, will you want me to go?
For democracy, any man would give his only begotten son.
It is impossible for a decerebrated individual to experience pain, pleasure, memory, dreams, or thought of any kind. This young man will be as unfeeling, as unthinking as the dead until the day he joins them.
I don't know whether I'm alive and dreaming or dead and remembering. How can you tell what's a dream and what's real when you can't even tell when you're awake and when you're asleep? Where am I?
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or dream. Deep down inside I feel the scream. This terrible silence stops in there. Now that the war is through with me, I'm waking up, I cannot see that there's not much left of me. Nothing is real but pain now. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh please God, wake me.
I just went ahead and chopped off everything. Oh God, please make them hear me. They won't listen. They won't hear me.
You don't wake me up, I'll be like this for years.
Hear me.
Back home it's much too real. In pumps life that I must feel, but can't look forward to reveal. Look to the time when I live, fed to the tube that sticks in me, just like a wartime novelty, tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life off from me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh please God, wake me.
It's like a piece of meat that keeps on living. It won't always be like this, will it?
I can't live like this. I can't. Please, no, I can't. I can't. Help me. Somebody please help me. Mother, where are you? Help me, Mother. I'm having a nightmare and I can't wake up.
Now the world is gone, I'm just one. Oh God, help me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh please God, help me.
Oh, that switch there is mad. Woo.
Me lying here like some freak in a carnival show.
He is the armless, legless wonder of the 20th century.
This has a dignity all its own.
Father, I need help. I'm in terrible trouble and I need help.
Oh,
Don't you remember when you were little? How you and Bill Harper would string a wire between the two houses so you could telegraph to each other? Still remember the Morse code? what? SOS. Help.
Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs, taken my soul, left me with life in hell.
What's he saying?
He says, kill me. Over and over again. Kill me.
Don't you have some message for him, Padre? He's the product of your profession, not mine.
Oh. Madness.
Kill me. I'm asking you to kill me.
Oh.
Thank you.
Ridiculous.
Pray for me, please.
Each man faces death by himself. Alone.
Goodbye, Father. Inside me I'm screaming. Nobody pays any attention. If I had arms, I could kill myself. If I had legs, I could run away. If I had a voice, I could talk and be some kind of company for myself. Why don't they get it over with and kill me? I could yell for help, but nobody'd help me. I've just got to do something and see how I can go on like this.
Keep the home fires burning while our hearts are yearning.
Ugh. Crazy, you know? Ridiculous. This track. Now, this week, I was actually pondering over that topic, actually. And let me see if I can get a good So this is the Johnny got his gun summary. Basically this is the story, right? It's pretty cool. But I was speaking on this this week. I wonder if I'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to finish reading this, but Joe Bonham lies injured in the hospital while conscious. Joe thinks back over scenes from his past, the night of his father's death and the night before he left his girlfriend Karen to go to World War I before his family moved to Los Angeles. Joe grew up in Shale City, a small town in Colorado. He remembers small town memories and images, such as food his mother would prepare. The first time an airplane came to Shale City and the night he lost his girlfriend, Diane, to his best friend, Bill Harper. God damn, well, that sucks. The narrative shifts from the past to present as Joe thinks regretfully about his decision to join a war that was not any of his damn business. Slowly, Joe begins to realize that he has been severely injured and treated in a hospital, which is where he currently lies. Joe gradually feels that his arms and legs have been amputated. Furthermore, he realizes that he cannot speak, see, hear, or smell because he no longer has a face. Only a mask covering where his face used to be. Joe wonders bitterly about the doctor's motivation of saving him at all. Joe continues to live inside his head, reliving memories and terrorized by nightmares. He wonders how he can even tell whether he's awake or asleep. Joe thinks about his father kept beautiful gardens in a vacant city a lot and fed his children well, although he was never officially a success because he never made any money. Joe continues to think bitterly about the foolishness of fighting and dying in a war that had nothing to do with him, and about the deceitfulness of abstract words like liberty, democracy, freedom, and decency. Time passes and Joe tries to occupy his mind with stories, facts, and figures. One day, he realizes that he should use the skin he has left, the skin of his neck that is not covered by the blankets, to try and sense the outside world. Joe develops a plan to wait for the feeling of sunrise so that he can tally the nurse visits and count the passing of days. A year later, Joe has accomplished his goal and counted up 365 days. He celebrates the new year in his mind, just as he celebrated each Sunday of his year with an imagined walk in the woods. God damn, man. In Joe's 4th year, he is amazed to feel that the hospital staff is prepared him to be shown to visitors. When he feels a visitor lays something on his chest, he realizes he is being given a medal. Joe becomes angry and shudders in his bed, trying to remove his mask to show the visitors how much damage men like him sustained in the war. While generals emerged unscathed, Joe feels the vibrations of the man leaving the room, and an idea comes upon him that if he can sense the outside world through vibrations, perhaps he might also communicate to the outside world with vibrations. Wow. Joe begins tapping SOS in Morse code with his head, but his regular nurse assumes that he is having seizures and sedates him. Oh my goodness. Joe awakens from his sedation to realize that he has a New Day nurse. The New Day nurse tries to communicate with Joe by spelling out Merry Christmas on his chest. Joe signals with his head that he understands, and he begins trying to tap Morse code to her. After trying to appease his tapping by making him more comfortable in various ways, the nurse eventually realizes he is trying to communicate in words. The nurse goes to get a man who understands Morse code. This man taps onto Joe's forehead words, "What do you want?" Joe spends some time thinking about the inappropriateness of the question and then tries to think about what, in fact, it is that he wants. Joe asks in Morse code to be taken around the world as an educational exhibit of the realities of war. Wow. The man listens to his response and returns a while later to tap into his head, "What you ask is against regulations." Ah, that's funny. The man continues tapping other messages, but Joe is no longer paying attention. He is still trying to process this betrayal on the part of the people for whom he fought a war when he feels the hospital staff sedating him again. Joe taps the question, why, wondering why they will not let him talk or acknowledge that there is still a person inside his mangled body. Joe suddenly realizes that they are afraid to let him out, to let other men see him as the new messiah of the battlefield. If other men see Joe, they would no longer agree to fighting wars, especially wars ordered by the upper class, but fought only by the lower classes of peaceful working men. Ah, fuck, man. Well, first of all, I can't believe I read all of that. This is the most reading I've done in a week, in the whole year.